Tim Winton was born on August 4, 1960, in Perth, Western Australia. He is one of Australia's most celebrated contemporary authors. With a career spanning over 4 decades, Winton has crafted a body of work that captures the essence of the Australian landscape, particularly the rugged coastlines and vast interior, while exploring universal themes of family, identity, spirituality, and environmentalism. His novels, short stories, and children's books have earned him numerous accolades, including 4 Miles Franklin Awards, making him a cornerstone of Australian literature. Winton's upbringing in Western Australia profoundly shaped his literary voice. The son of a police officer, he spent his childhood moving between small towns along the coast, including Albany and Geraldton. These early experiences immersed him in the raw beauty of the Australian environment, fostering a deep connection to the ocean and rural life. A near fatal car accident at age 18 intensified his introspection, steering him toward writing as a means of processing trauma and existential questions. He studied creative writing at Curtin University in Perth, where he began drafting his first novel, An Open Swimmer, published in 1982. It was published when he was just 21 years old. This debut, a coming of age story set against the Western Australian coast, hinted at the themes of human vulnerability and nature's power that would define his work. Winton's career gained momentum with his second novel, Shallows, published in 1984, which won the Miles Franklin Award, Australia's most prestigious literary prize. Set in a whaling town, the book juxtaposes the decline of the whaling industry with environmental activism, establishing Winton's concern for ecological preservation. His early works, including That Eye, the Sky, published in 1986, and In the Winter Dark, published in 1988, further explored rural Australian life and spiritual searching. That Eye, the Sky, narrated by a young boy grappling with his father's accident and a charismatic preacher, blends gritty realism with mystical elements, showcasing Winton's ability to view the ordinary with the transcendent. Winton's international reputation was cemented with Cloud Street, published in 1991, a sprawling family saga that many consider his magnum opus. The novel traces two working class families, the Pickles and the Lambs, who share a dilapidated house in post war Perth over 2 decades. Through vivid characters and rich symbolism, Winton explores themes of resilience, reconciliation, and the search for meaning. The house itself becomes a character embodying the spirits of past inhabitants and the family's struggles. Cloud Street won Winton his second Miles Franklin Award and has been adapted into a critically acclaimed stage play and television miniseries. Its blend of colloquial dialogue, magic realism, and deep empathy for its characters has made it a beloved classic, often cited as a quintessential Australian novel. Following Cloud Street, Winton continued to push boundaries. The Riders, published in 1994, marked a departure set primarily in Europe. It follows Fred Scully, an Australian man searching for his missing wife across Ireland and Greece, grappling with abandonment and cultural dislocation. Shortlisted for the Booker Prize, the novel's existential tension and lyrical prose underscored Winton's versatility. Dirt Music, published in 2001, returned to Western Australia, viewing a love story between Luther Fox, a preacher, and Georgie Jutland, a disillusioned nurse. Set against the stark beauty of the Kimberley region, the novel delves into themes of isolation, redemption, and the healing power of the natural world. It earned Winton his third Miles Franklin Award and another Booker Prize shortlisting. In Breath, published in 2008, Winton revisits the coast, chronicling the adolescence of Bruce Pike, a thrill seeking surfer drawn to dangerous exploits with an old mender. The novel examines the allure of risk, the fragility of masculinity, and the scars of trauma. Its poignant exploration of memory and consequence secured Winton's fourth Miles Franklin Award. Works like Eyrie, published in 2013, and The Shepherd's Hut, published in 2018, continued his exploration of flawed protagonists. Eyrie portrays an environmentalist breakdown in a high rise apartment, while The Shepherd's Hut follows a teenage fugitive in the harsh outback, both novels reflecting Winton's enduring focus on survival and moral complexity. Winton's short story collections, including The Turning, published in 2005, reveal his mastery of concise, impactful narratives. The Turning connects stories set in a coastal town, examining pivotal moments in characters' lives. Adapted into a 2013 film featuring Kate Blanchett and Hugo Weaving, it highlights Winton's ability to distill profound emotions into brief encounters. For younger readers, Winton penned the Lockie Leonard series 1990 to 1997, following a surf loving teenager navigating adolescence with humor and heart. These works, alongside The Buga Lux Bum Thief, published in 1991, showcase his talent for capturing the authenticity of youth. Winton's writing is characterized by lyrical prose, vernacular dialogue, and a deep reverence for the Australian landscape. His works often juxtapose human vulnerability with nature's grandeur, exploring themes of spirituality, redemption, and environmental stewardship. Recurring motifs include water as a symbol of life and danger, and the tension between societal expectations and personal freedom. His characters, often working class and introspective, confront trauma and seek connection, embodying universal struggles. Winton's accolades include four Miles Franklin Awards, won in 1984, 1992, 2002, and 2009, two Booker Prize shortlistings, and Commonwealth Writers' Prize. His international appeal has led to translations in over 20 languages, cementing his status as a global literary figure. Beyond literature, Winton is a passionate advocate for marine conservation. As a patron of the Australian Marine Conservation Society, he has campaigned to protect the Ningaloo Reef and against shark culling, reflecting his belief in art's role in fostering environmental consciousness. Tim Winton's legacy lies in his ability to articulate the Australian experience with authenticity and compassion. His works, imbued with a sense of place and humanity, continue to resonate globally, affirming literature's power to bridge cultural divides and inspire change. As both storyteller and activist, Winton remains a vital voice in contemporary literature and environmental advocacy.